everyone, it's Karen with the Yes Please Paper Crafts, and this video is part of the Let's Get Organized YouTube Pop for Paper Crafters, where each month we share tips and ideas on how to store and organize different items in our craft rooms. So be sure and go check out everyone else's videos that is participating in this month's hop, and I'll have links to those videos in the description below. So even though I haven't been able to get into my craft room and do scrapbooking, I have been wanting to make progress in my craft room, and so I have been in here doing some organization. And as I've been going through my craft room and trying to figure things out, I came to the realization that there's different types of organization products that you can have in your craft room, and some of those organization products work really well for me and some of them really don't. And I think that it's really interesting that we can get excited about seeing an organization product, and we get hooked into it and we purchase it thinking, oh, that's really cool, I want to have that. And one of those things for me was this storage tower that revolves from Scrapbook.com. When I saw this on Scrapbook.com, I thought, oh, that's super cool, I just love that, I have to have it. And I bought this. And I hadn't learned my lesson from the last few revolving spinning things that I had in my craft room that I eventually found that didn't work for me, that I did get rid of. So one of the things that I had was that huge white caddy from Hobby Lobby that a lot of people have. It's that spinning one that you can keep all your tools and scissors and pencils and different things, and I'll put a picture of that up here. I gifted that to my sister. And so and I moved it around my craft room everywhere, and I hated it, and eventually it went away. And then I had the Clip It Up, and I'll try to put a picture of that one too, because I don't have these things anymore because I found that they didn't work for me. But it was a Clip It Up, and it spun around, and you could clip things to it, and you could spin it, and yeah. And I found that that was just a dust collector. I never would go and look at anything on there. And not only did I have the Clip It Up, but I also had a 3-tiered shoe rack that I found. This really cool idea. I don't know if I saw it on YouTube or like on Pinterest or somewhere, and I decided I would get that. It was a shoe rack that you could use as a Clip It Up, and I have that too. And yeah, that didn't work for me either. So I did not learn my lesson that this type of storage was something that really, it just didn't suit me. It doesn't suit my organization style. And yeah. So if you have these types of things in your craft room, and you find that that you don't use those the items that are on this type of revolving storage, then maybe the next time you see something like this, you might want to think twice about purchasing it. And so I'm going to talk a little bit about this revolving caddy from Scrapbook.com. You might have this and really love it. A lot of people, I think, find this to be very useful storage. And I'll talk a little bit about the things that I do like about it. One of the things I like is that it's clear, it's acrylic, and the shelves are adjustable. You could purchase additional shelves. And yeah, it's really awesome, and it spins, so you can, you know, go all the way around and see everything that is on here. And it's not super large, so if you wanted to put this on a corner of your desk, it wouldn't take up too much space. It is smaller than that white caddy from Hobby Lobby. It's a little bit smaller than that. So let's talk a little bit about the things that I don't like about it. Have y'all ever noticed that when you dust your craft room, you know, you dust the flat surfaces, it's pretty easy. You ever try to dust one of these things? You got to get up all into these little, you know, places here. It gets dusty, and yeah, it's really hard, I think, to keep it clean, especially this top part up here. Okay, and so I think one of the negatives for me is that it gets dirty and it's hard to clean. Okay, so the second negative would be is that even though the shelves are adjustable, you can't put the shelves on the same level. So I'm going to see if I can tilt this so you can see how this works. I don't know if all this stuff is going to fall out or not, but probably. I'll see if I can find. I'll see if I can take a picture, a video later, and kind of put it in here so I can show y'all. But You can see how this shelf is slightly above this one because you can't have the shelf go across this way. There's no place to connect it here. So you can't have the shelf going at the same level. So it has to alternate. It has to go up and down, which is kind of a shame because if I wanted to keep these types of bottles here that are taller all the way around on the same level, you can't do that because you can't put that shelf at the same level. And I did not know that when I first purchased this. And so that bugs me a little bit that I can't have, you know, I can't keep all of the same thing on the same like level. Okay, and then the other thing that's kind of a bummer about it is anytime you have a shape that's like a triangle, it's really difficult to get things to fit in there. And so you have things that stick out, either, you know, like on this one here, it doesn't quite fit in there. And then there's something behind here, which I can't see. So I have to take things out in order to get to the thing that's like wedged in behind. So I don't think that these triangular wedge-shaped storage shelves are really, they don't work well for me. I don't like not being able to see everything and to have things behind that you can't really get to easily. Now, I do think that it works pretty well for these little blending tools. You can fit 2 of these blending tools for each one of the shelves. And so if you find something that fits well on this 360-degree rotating organizer, then this is a really awesome organizer. But if your products that you have don't fit on here, then yeah, it's really frustrating. And I'll insert a picture here from the front view so that y'all can kind of get a better idea of how this looks. Also, this part up here at the top, if you put, there haven't been a lot of things that I've found that actually fit on these little bitty things up here, these smaller things. It would have been nice if they would have just left this like one big opening, so you could have just put, you know, anything there rather than having to have it fit in those small spaces. So even though this rotating storage does not work well for me in my craft room, it might really work for you in your craft room and the different types of items that you have to store. So if you would like to have one of these, you can find it over at scrapbook.com. It's the 360-degree rotating tower. And I do have an affiliate link for scrapbook.com. You can find that in the description below. If you would like to shop with me, it's no cost to you, but I do get a little bit of a commission if you use my link. Now, I do want to gift this to someone. So I was thinking I could dismantle this and then do a giveaway. It is used. I've had it for about a year. I could dismantle it and package it up and send it off to someone. So I'm going to do a little bit of a giveaway. So if you'd like to win this, go ahead and leave me a comment on this video with the word SPIN, S-P-I-N, and just leave a comment. And let's see, in about a week, I'm going to put a date and up here on the screen. If you can put a comment by that day, I will pick a winner, and then we will go ahead and get this shipped out to someone and find a home for it, and maybe someone that will be very happy to have this in their craft room. I will be very happy for it to go away. Yeah, because then I won't have to figure out what to do with it anymore. Okay, so in future videos, I'm going to be talking more about the different types of storage that you can have. And I just wanted to say that my favorite type of storage that I have come to realize is flip storage. And so you have probably seen that I have flip storage for my 12 by 12 paper. It's probably one of my favorite storage solutions that I've come up with for my paper. And it's putting paper into a flip bin that you can just flip through it. I just love flip storage, and so that's probably my favorite. If I could put everything in my entire craft room into a bin and flip through it, that would be like the ideal storage. I think the other thing that I really love is drawers. I like to be able to just open a drawer and pull stuff out. Yeah, I think everybody has a different way that they like to use different types of products. And in future videos, I'll talk a little bit more about the different types of things that I either find that I like and the pros and cons of those, and the things that I don't like that don't work for me and the pros and cons of those. And hopefully that'll help you in your craft room to discover what would work for you and how you organize and what won't work for you. And maybe to help you to think more about it, because I think sometimes we tend to buy something really cool like this storage tower and we get hooked into the cool factor and we buy stuff and like this and then realize later that it's really cool, it looks really nice, and we want to use it, but it's not very functional. And you know, sometimes you just have to resist the urge to purchase something that you know is not going to be the right solution for your craft room. So I want to help y'all with that, and so look forward to that in some upcoming videos. So I'm not sure when I'll be able to start creating scrapbooking videos again, but in the meantime, I'm going to try to do more organization videos, maybe some haul videos. I've recently been doing a little bit of shopping online. And then also I wanted to start doing some destashing videos to try to get rid of some of the things in my craft room. As I've been organizing, I've been realizing there's some stuff in my craft room that I really think that I would like to let go of. So I want to start destashing some things. And I want to try to make progress even though I can't really do scrapbooking right now. The biggest problem that I'm having is my vision. It's really blurry and I can't see very well out of my right eye especially. I went to the ophthalmologist a couple days ago, and when they gave me the test, I couldn't read any of the letters on the chart with my right eye. So it's my vision's really blurry right now, and it's really a challenge to do scrapbooking or do, you know, a lot of things on the computer right now. So, but I can get into my craft room and I can, you know, do organizing. So I'm hoping that I'll be able to do a little bit more with the organization and share some things with you guys on that. And hopefully with the health issues, I'm really hoping that I'll get some answers soon with that. I don't know, right now I'm just in the process of going from doctor to doctor. I have been to a neurologist, an ENT doctor, and now I'm going to a neck and spine doctor tomorrow, and I'm having my second MRI next week. And I'm really hoping they'll find some answers, and so we can clear up this vision problem. The vertigo is actually better now, so I'm not having the dizziness and vertigo that I was having a few weeks ago, but now the migraines and the blurry vision is a problem. So hopefully they can get that figured out and I can get back to being able to scrapbook again. Okay, so y'all be sure and go check out everyone else's videos that is participating in this month's hop. And yeah, I hope that I've given you guys some ideas for things that you should think about as you're purchasing different storage solutions for your craft room and as you're going through and organizing things in your craft room. And if you have spinning things like this that you're not really utilizing, maybe think about gifting them to someone. All right, that's all I have for this video. Hope y'all have an awesome weekend and hope to see you next time. Bye now.